Mitsubishi J8M Shūsui, or Sharp Sword, was Japanese World War II rocket-powered interceptor aircraft closely based on the German Messerschmitt ME-163 Comet. The aircraft was intended to be a license-built copy of the ME-163. Difficulties in shipping an example to Japan meant that the aircraft eventually had to be reverse-engineered from a flight operations manual and other limited documentations. The Japanese were aware of the results of the strategic bombing of Germany and knew that the B-29 Superfortress would be bombing Japan and the resulting problems which would arise from trying to combat this. Japanese military attachés had become aware of the comet during a visit to Luftwaffe Evaluation Squadron charged with service test of the revolutionary rocket-propelled interceptor. They negotiated the rights to license-produce the aircraft and its Walter 509 rocket engine. The engine license alone cost the Japanese 60 million Reichsmarks, equivalent to 70 million euros. The broken-down aircraft and engine were sent to Japan in early 1944. It is probable that the airframe was on the German submarine which left Kiel, Germany in March 1944 and was sunk in the mid-Atlantic in May 1944. The Japanese decided to attempt to copy the ME-163 using a basic instructional manual on the Comet in the hands of naval mission members who arrived back from Germany. The Japanese succeeded in producing prototypes that looked very much similar to the Comet. The J8M1 had a wet weight that was 400 kilograms lighter, the aircraft having a plywood main spar and a wooden vertical tail. The designers had also dispensed with an armored glass in the cockpit, and the aircraft carried less ammunition and slightly less fuel. A total of 60 of the training versions were produced. The J8M took to the air for its first powered flight on the 7th of July 1945 with Captain Toyohiko Inuzuka at the controls. After his sharp start rocket-powered takeoff, Inuzuka successfully jettisoned the dolly upon becoming airborne and began to gain speed, climbing skywards at a 45 degrees angle. At an altitude of 400 meters, the engine stopped abruptly and the J8M1 stalled. Inuzuka managed to glide the aircraft back but clipped a small building at the edge of the airfield while trying to land, causing the aircraft to burst into flames. Inuzuka died the next day. While technicians sought to find the cause of the accident, all future flights were grounded. Requests to continue flight testing were denied pending the modification of the fuel pumps in the aircraft. Flight testing was to resume despite another explosion of the fuel mixture during a ground test days after the crash, but on 15th of August 1945 the war ended for the Japanese and all work on the J8M ceased. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and support my channel on PayPal. Details in the description box.